Welcome back. This is the Whiskey Couch, where whiskey and food come together in perfect harmony. My name is Gustav Mullер. You're watching Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 257, and it is the second last. I'm a bit sad. We're drawing to the close of this series that I'm doing on South African Three Ships whiskies. This is the second last one of 7, and another masterpiece from the Sedgwick Distillery. That's the distillery where Three Ships is produced together with the well-known multi-award-winning Bain's Cape Mountain single grain whiskey. This distillery is situated in the Cape in a tiny little town called Wellington. It is owned, the distillery is owned by Distell Group Limited, also owns Bunnahabhain, Deanston, Tobermory and the Scottish Leader brand, and the master distiller who has received several awards as the Distiller Blender of the Year, especially 2018 by the World Whisky Awards, is doing a fabulous job. And I can't wait to go into this whiskey with you. This time around, it is an 8-year-old single malt whiskey from this distillery, Three Ships, but this time it is Oloroso cask finish. The previous one was a cask strength Moscato finish. So this time a little bit different, Oloroso finish. There you can have a look at the detail, and this is the back label with some more detail. You will see here it is bottle 738 of 100 of 1,440 bottles, limited. This is the gift box over there. The strength ABV is 51.8%, and it is non-chill filtered, natural color. Tick, tick, box, box, important boxes, those 2 boxes. Non-chill filtered, maximum flavor. Natural color, so you can trust the color that you see here. Look at that, Oloroso sherry cask finish. A toasted amber, that is the color according to the official website, and I think this is about the darkest color if we look at the whole series that I'm doing on the Three Ships whiskies. So on the nose, the sherry is quite evident from the get-go, but there's a lot more going on here. It is like a dark sherry. It's a honeyed sherry with some cinnamon wafts coming out. The light smoke is there, which is for me becoming sort of a trend in the Three Ships series that I'm doing, the whole range. Light smoke, and then a nutty chocolate, beautiful nutty milk chocolate, moving towards a darker chocolate, and then a whole lot of dried fruit. I quite like this nose. It's subtle, but it's complex. And if you do the drop in the palm test, which I've described in several of the previous videos, you are left with a fresh, warm raisin bread aroma in the palm of your hand. Well, I can't wait. Let's go. Like we say in South Africa, in Afrikaans, gesondheid. The 51.8%, I can feel that on the palate. I'm getting that soft smokiness, some spiciness, some Christmas spices and some oak spices, and then the sweet dark honey that sort of just coats your mouth. Dark chocolate. The fruitiness, I'm getting some strawberry preserve, toasted nuts, with a long, warm, intense finish. And the finish has got some spicy dark chocolate. That is how I would describe this. The empty glass test, if you finish this dram and you leave it for a bit, you will find aromas of smoky, sweet malt left in the glass. The empty glass test is always best in a with a non-chill filtered whiskey. Then you get some lovely aromas left in the glass when everything is evaporated. Oh, some deep dark sherry. And I'm going to add a few drops of water, see if it releases some more aromas and some more flavors. 51.8, so you can add easily a teaspoon. But it's important to do it little by little because every palate is different. And as you add the water, you will hit that sweet spot where for your palate it is just ideal. So there we go. You can look at the effect. Look at that. The legs now slightly different after a few drops of water. Oh, now we have some more sherry soaked raisins. That's what I'm getting here after the water. And on the palate, some more smooth sherry and fruit and nut chocolate. This can also easily be my favorite in this whole series that I'm doing, although I am leaning towards one particular one, and in our summary video right at the end, Elna and I will reveal which is our respective favorites. The price for this one, 51.8%, 8-year-old single malt, 600 Rand at the moment in our shops here nearby. It translates to £30, which I believe is a really, really good price. 600 Rand, £30 is about 45 US dollars. A very good price. Now the next thing that I want to do is the food pairing. There's some lovely chocolate notes. There's some fruity strawberry preserve notes that I'm getting. So I've decided let's try chocolate mousse with strawberries. So I've got the chocolate flavors there, the sweetness of the chocolate, but then also some slight bit of acidity here from the strawberries, just to balance things out. So there we go, a teaspoon full of a lovely food pairing snack. Delicious. It changes the whiskey towards a smoky sherry liqueur almost. It makes the taste experience so much more interesting. And then the second sip is just an explosion of warm honeyed sherry. I just love good food snack pairings when it comes to whiskey. It just changes the whole adventure into a different path, and it can take you into several paths. I mean, this simple food snack, now I can take only a piece of strawberry and see how that changes the tasting experience. Then I can take only the chocolate mousse and see how that changes the taste experience. But what a lovely light pairing that stood its ground against this quite powerful Oloroso finished single malt from the Sedgwick Distillery. 3 Ships, that is. Until next time, when I'm going to review the last one in this series of 7 Three Ships whiskies. Sláinte.